Good morning, happy day 68. It rained and rained and rained some more, and everything soaked. My tent slid a little bit, and my ground sheet got wet, so the inside of my tent is also wet. It looks like the sun's trying to come out, but there's also more rain in the forecast today. So I don't know if I'll get the opportunity to dry my gear because my tent, air mattress, and the foot of my sleeping bag, my quilt, is wet, as well as all of my clothes and now all pairs of my socks. So it'll be nice to dry them out if I get the opportunity. This morning, just hiking. There is a restaurant in about 10 miles that allows hikers to fill up their water bottles. So heading that direction for water today. I don't think they're open today, so no food, but that's okay. I have plenty in my pack after resupplying yesterday. And then try to get as close to Port Clinton as I can today, and hopefully have a short walk into town tomorrow where I will go to the magical Cabelas. Woohoo! I'm going to try to replace my Be-Free filter. It's slowing down a lot, and we're almost at the halfway point of the trail. So figured I would get the replacement filter, maybe something bright orange because we are getting into hunting season. And someone mentioned that they might sell Pro bars, so I might stock up on those too. Because I have a sick addiction that is not being fulfilled out here, and that would really help me not eat these Cliff Bars. Still hiking and camping with Indy off and on, so he's somewhere back behind me. Enigma stayed at the shelter 3 or 4 miles back. Probably won't see him until town. I think people are saying it wrong. You know, everyone's like, ugh, the rocks in Pennsylvania, the worst. But actually, I think it should be, oh my God, the rocks in Pennsylvania. Because they change every day. The type of rock, what you're walking over. Maine is like, here's some granite. You're going to tear up your hands, your shorts all day long. And it's just that. And every time that you approach some rocks, you know you're going to be scrambling. And then you get to New Hampshire, all the same kind of rock. But Pennsylvania, sometimes it's all of the rocks in the trail. Sometimes it's a little scramble with completely different rock. Yesterday, around Lay Gap, just beautiful orange rock. Oh, just giant slabs. Just fantastic. And the trail crew that did the reroute, I know you probably weren't paid, but you really should be, because that is some of the most beautiful trail work I've seen in a while. Oh my gosh. It's just fantastic. I wanted to take pictures, but it was pouring rain and my hands were pruny, so I couldn't actually open my phone. A couple day hikers just passed me. And feeling like true hiker trash at the moment because it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm hiking down the trail shoving Pringles in my mouth. Breakfast of champions yet again. So there's been some scrambling today and lots of boulders like the ones behind me. And it's so wet, so my feet keep slipping and sliding around, squishing up against the rocks. And pretty sure my pinky toenail ripped off. We'll see when I get to the water source and take a break, but it didn't feel good. Well, yesterday I felt like I was cruising all day, just skating over those rocks, even in the pouring rain. And that was probably motivation to keep pushing forward fast. But today I am sliding, slipping all over the place. I haven't fallen, but definitely gotten misbalanced, slid, all that fun stuff. Slowing me down. Anyways, it's just after 5 p.m. There is a shelter in about 1.5 miles that apparently is super fancy, has solar panels, so it has electricity, and a charging station, and a flushing toilet, and a water faucet. Yay! Water. So I'm going to stop there. Originally, I was going to stop there for my break in the afternoon, but I don't know. I might just call it a night there. Especially my tent is still soaking wet. The sun hasn't really come out. It's still super humid. Everything's still very wet. So I have not had the opportunity to dry that yet. Or my sleeping bag, my quilt. But that's okay. Yeah.